Hello everyone, this is 2023 ISSS Overview. It's January 13th, 2023, and this is Daniel Friedman. Welcome to the Education and Knowledge Engineering projects at ISSS in 2023. This video summarizes the status of both projects and their directions in 2023. The video is going to have three sections. First, we'll discuss contribution pathways. Then we'll go into each of the two projects, look at a meeting agenda for an upcoming meeting, and talk about directions for 2023, ways you can contribute, and how to get involved. So first, contribution pathways. There are ways to contribute to these projects both synchronously and asynchronously. So if you're interested to contribute to any of the existing directions that we'll see in the next few minutes, or any new direction that you think of, here are some ways to get that kind of involvement. First, synchronously. You can join live meetings, which are held at 19 UTC on every Thursday. Those meetings alternate between education and knowledge engineering projects, so you could join every Thursday to be a part of both projects. You could join every other Thursday to be part of just one project, or you could join sporadically wherever it works for you. Asynchronously, you are always welcome to email education@ISSS with comments, questions, requests, feedback, etc. You can watch videos of previous meetings to catch up. There's a playlist that will be provided to you via email for all the meetings we've had in education and all the meetings we've had in knowledge engineering. You can gain access to the CODA documents, which we're looking at right now, so that you can read, comment, and write on your own time. You can follow up with the tasks and projects that are salient for you, and stay tuned. We'll have more specific affordances for contributions later in 2023. On to education. To take a look at what education is up to, we are going to look at the upcoming January 19th, 2023 meeting agenda and structure, and by way there, look at what we're up to in 2023. So here's the agenda structure for meeting number 8, which is January 19th, 2023. There will be a meeting recording posted. For example, here's meeting number 7, and there's a meeting recording posted that's part of the playlist. The meetings are recorded, and any notes go here before the meeting. We'll begin with some welcomes and introductions and anything else that people want to add before we begin recording. Then have any overview questions or comments that people want to provide about participating in ISSS education, or check in with our cousin project over at Knowledge Engineering. Broadly, here's the 2023 agenda for education. It's split into two divisions: internal focus, which is to say services for ISSS members, and external or collaborative services. In terms of internal ISSS education services, our task and question will be, how can Education Group help SIGs and ISSS members? So we'll be communicating to all ISSS members and asking whether they have any educational needs or requests related to anything from facilitation, pedagogy, archiving, different kinds of work that we could possibly help with, or otherwise connect to different projects and people. Externally and collaboratively, we're going to begin the year with a survey of systems organizations, university programs, and other programs. This is going to be related to a document that Peter had found from 1985 representing a systems survey, providing a look at a lot of different programs. So we're going to take a characterization of the systems education's landscape, and then following the results of that survey, which will be made as a public resource for the community, we have a few different directions that we're going to look into, especially related to standard setting for systems education and developing curriculum and connecting those who are working on curriculum for systems literacy. And so in these meetings, we say hi, we check in generally, we align with the 2023 agenda, and then we follow up with specific tasks and sub-projects that are ongoing. So that is what education is up to. Internal focus, how can we best serve ISSS? External and collaborative focus, first, how can we serve our systems niche by carrying out, presenting the results of a survey, and then with what we learned from the survey, we'll have a better sense of how we can proceed on some other important educational directions. So that's education. Third part of the video, knowledge engineering. We're going to look at the upcoming January 26th agenda and structure of that meeting, and by way of that, discuss 2023 directions. So, on January 26th, we will have a meeting for knowledge engineering. We'll also record this meeting. And the agenda is somewhat similar. First, we say hello and welcome, anything that people want to add before we start recording, and then we can begin recording. We'll start with a view towards our cousin project, education, and we'll review our general direction for 2023. As with education, knowledge engineering has a dual internal ISSS and external focus, though they're connected in a slightly different way for knowledge engineering. Our primary directive in knowledge engineering for the beginning of 2023 is to improve the state of ISSS collections, and this is a collaboration with Robbie Young and others related to the Systems Community Alliance repository, which is developing knowledge archives and infrastructure for a wide variety of systems and related groups, and ISSS is one of them. So we are playing an active role in this process and have a lot of work to do with discovering, indexing, curating, discovering full texts, all these exciting knowledge management tasks that will facilitate accessibility and rigor with respect to ISSS's own contributions over the decades, which are incredible, and there are many latent treasures. The secondary directions in knowledge engineering are collaborative. There's a few directions that we have in the collaborative space. We are looking to connect with other archival or related projects that are happening amongst other organizations and people, and there may be some funding opportunities available for that. We're looking into the development of interfaces as we continue to improve the status of ISSS collections and materials. We'll be looking to think about interfaces that are traditional search-oriented, syntax search-oriented databases. We'll be looking to develop interactive interfaces for knowledge, such as through using Coda and other services. And we'll be looking into large language models, potentially a chat interface through Coda or otherwise, and looking at how we can train those models with access to our custom local corpus, and also develop some formal knowledge models using Sumo or other approaches to ontology. And the last possible collaborative direction that we've listed so far is to potentially write a short one-pager or a position paper on system science and where we are going in that field now. The meeting agenda is pretty similar. We say hello, we look at our cousin project, we orient to the 2023 agenda and directions, and then we continue with the tasks and subtasks that we're involved in. So that concludes this video summarizing the status of education and knowledge engineering at ISSS in 2023. If you've listened to the end, please get involved. Your feedback and contribution, even if it's piecemeal, are absolutely more than welcome. We have really exciting things happening in education as well as knowledge engineering. If you want to find out what's exciting in systems and education and knowledge engineering, we hope this is the place to come. And if you know of other exciting things happening in these areas, then we'd also love to connect or hear feedback. So thank you for watching this video. Hope to be in touch. Hope to see you later. Happy New Year. Peace with you.